Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bunch and today we are unboxing the Intex Aqua Speed, which comes with a 16 GB ROM and 2 GB RAM, available for just Rs 7300, exclusive on eBay at the moment. Now this phone also comes with a 4.5-inch display. You can see right here, it's a QHD IPS display right here, 1.3 GHz quad-core processor. You have an 8 megapixel autofocus camera at the back, 5 megapixel front camera, Android 4.4.2 running on the device, which is upgradable to Android Lollipop. 3G, Bluetooth as well as Wi-Fi is also supported. It's a dual SIM smartphone. You have a 1700 mAh battery. That might seem a bit less, but we'll know after our full review. For now, let's open up the box and we'll see how the new Intex Aqua Speed actually looks like. Now the packaging is pretty reminiscent of other Intex Aqua series smartphones, but this box is slightly difficult to get open. I was able to get it open there. Now at the top you can see the Intex Aqua Speed in white color with the champagne gold trim. I'll keep that aside for the timing while we take a look at what else we have got inside the box. Intex generally does pack something extra. So you see right there you have not one, but you have two free screen guards within the box. That's mighty great of Intex to include those. Screen guards for new phones are not easy to come by. Then you have a back case available as well, so it goes over the back cover. It's translucent but does look pretty neat. Now this is your 1700 mAh battery right here. Keeping that aside, you have a USB wall charger right there as well. It's rated at 1 ampere. Next up, you have the micro USB to USB data syncing and charging cable. Now these are pretty normal stuff. You do get a headset within the box as well. White headset with a white phone. So all the accessories are actually white in color. Now these are in-ear style. We have seen these previously as well, but we'll check how these actually sound again in our full review. And this is your usual documentation, including warranty as well as user manual. Now folks, here's your new Intex Aqua Speed. On the left there is nothing, but you can see the side trim. It's sort of golden in color, but it's very demure. It does look pretty neat. It's not that glossy first of all. At the top you have the 3.5 audio jack, micro USB data syncing and charging port. On the right you have the volume rocker as well as a power lock and unlock button. They do wobble a little bit, but do provide good feedback. And you can see the trim on the side is a bit angled. It does show attention to design. At the bottom there's nothing, just a space to open the back cover. Moving to the back now, you have the 8 megapixel autofocus rear camera with a LED flash, Intex branding, and at the bottom you have the speakerphone. The back has a very nice matte finish to it. It feels great to hold in the hand, and this is not that thick a device. It's tapered at the sides, which makes it easier to hold. Moreover, the buttons are really easily accessible. Now the Intex Aqua Speed definitely feels a bit taller than other 4.5-inch smartphones, and that's probably because of the bezels on the front panel. Now let's open up the back cover and we'll see the arrangement of the SIM card slots. Now this is a dual SIM phone with 3G. The back cover in itself is very solid, doesn't bend or flex easily. So there you see you have the micro SD card slot on the left and two SIM card slots on the right. So both accept micro SIM cards. Now we'll put in the battery and power on the phone for the very first time. That's a battery in, a very snug fit. Overall, I'm actually impressed by the build quality of this device. It feels good to hold as well. Now I've started booting up. You can see Hello Android there. Now this phone comes with a 5 megapixel front facing camera up top, proximity and light sensors, main earpiece, a 4.5-inch QHD IPS display, and at the bottom you have capacitive buttons, but we'll check if those actually light up, and they actually do light up as well. Now this is the default launcher, and at first look this UI will remind you of MIUI from Xiaomi. You can see that here right in the notification tray as well. Everything actually looks inspired from MIUI, or it can be a port as well. So let's get into about this phone is running Android 4.4.2 with a 16 GB ROM and 2 GB of internal storage. This will be upgraded to Lollipop as well. Now here in storage you can choose the preferred install location as well as the default write disk. So apps are movable to the external storage, and you have about 13 gigs of free storage available right out of the box. Moreover, USB OTG is also supported. You can check that out right here. The USB storage has been mounted, and you can get into a file explorer. I'll just play a 1080p video for you. 1080p videos also play flawlessly. There is no stutter here, so performance is actually pretty good. Now coming to running information, you have more than 1.5 gigs of RAM that is free right now. That's mighty great for a first boot. There are several gestures built in as well, so double tap to wake is available. Then you can draw several letters on the screen to open up different apps. You can choose the apps to open as well. So C opens up the camera app, and these do actually work. Now this is the default launcher. You do have folder support available. You have several new widgets, including this picture and music widget, which I saw on the Zolo Q1200 I guess. Long tapping on any of the home screens takes you to the settings where you can change the wallpaper. You can go to the default settings of the device as well. You can choose the scroll mode of the different home screens, and you can add widgets to the home screens as well. So several options available to customize. You have this quick slide as well to change the options, very readily available anywhere throughout the interface. Now there are not a lot of apps that are pre-installed. You do have a separate app drawer here. There are some useless apps, I do see them, and you can sort apps as well. And moreover, you can change the icon set, you can hide apps. The display too seems good here with good natural colors. The viewing angles are also wide, no distortion in colors or brightness, at least that's what I feel right now. Now this is the default camera app. You can take HDR, you have panorama mode, multi-angle view, you have auto scene detection, several other modes are also available. Now you can choose the different scene modes. You can capture 8 megapixel still images with the rear camera. Image stabilization is also available here. It's digital image stabilization, not the optical kind obviously. Now this is the front facing camera. You can take 5 megapixel still images and probably record in 720p. We'll check that out. This is the image that I just took, and there is actually a lot of detail here. It's a bit fuzzy, but again, we are under studio lights here. Now this is the default task manager. You can lock apps so that they are not killed, or you can simply swipe away or kill all the apps at any given time. Now this is your notification toggles. You can go ahead and customize which toggles you want and at which position. Now Google keyboard comes pre-installed here. It's not the gesture supported keyboard. Now we have opened up phonebunch.com and scrolling is a breeze here. Let me just switch to the full website. And here I do notice a little bit of stutter in scrolling. Let's see how pinch to zoom works. Pinch to zoom actually works quite well. The text and image reflow very quickly. Very good to see. General performance of the device is also pretty good. And here's the case that comes within the box. It fits in perfect as it should. You have cutouts for both the buttons, and even with that cutout, the buttons are easy to press. The back has a matte finish again. It makes the phone good to hold. It actually feels really good and sturdy, even with the cover on, and it's not that heavy a device. It doesn't feel that bloated. Overall, this device feels really good in the hand. It looks very good as well. You have all the right cutouts in this back cover, good accessories available within the box, and for a price of Rs 7,300, especially with these accessories and specs, including the 2 GB RAM and 16 GB ROM, you actually can't go wrong. But we'll be reserving our full judgment till benchmarks, gaming, camera, and our full review. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Any questions, do hit us in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.